You're watching CarTell TV and I'm Jenny. Today I'm checking out the pint-sized 2024 Abarth 500e.
This little scorpion is fun, quirky, and definitely has a sting in its tail. But is it worth the price tag?
Let's find out. But before we do, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and like this video.
The Abarth 500e is the first fully electric model from Abarth.
And it definitely looks the part.
It's compact, zippy, and available in some eye-catching colors like poison blue, or is it poisson blue? Like poisson blue. And this acid green. While scorpion decals scattered around the body add that signature Abarth flair. The 18-inch alloy wheels add to the aggressive, sporty vibe, but with modern touches that give it a futuristic edge.
Oh, it's undeniably cute and maybe a little cool too. Now under this tiny bonnet,
we've got a front-mounted electric motor that pumps out 113.7 kilowatts and 235 newton meters of torque. That's enough to get this little guy from 0 to 100 in 7 seconds.
Quick, yes. But you're not going to win if you drag a Tesla.
It's a tiny car and has a tiny 42 kilowatt hour battery, which will get you up to 252 kilometers of range WLTP.
This means you get a city hatch, which is fine for most day-to-day driving, although it's not good if you need serious range.
The max charging speed it can charge at is 85 kilowatts an hour, which means it can charge from 0 to 80 in 35 minutes.
When you start the car, there is a guitar riff. At first I found it quite WTF, but now I find it stimulating.
The 500e comes with 3 driving modes: Turismo, Scorpion Street, and Scorpion Track. Turismo mode is your relaxed, everyday driving mode. Scorpion Street gives you a bit more bite, and Scorpion Track tries its best to make you feel like you're on a racetrack, even if you're just cruising through the suburbs.
So being a small car, you'd expect good handling, but I have to point out that this is actually exceptional.
But despite that, this is not a hardcore sports car.
So it's a bit like Fiat's feisty cousin, who went electric, decided to go a bit green, does power Pilates on weekends and drinks green smoothies.
And if you want to add some more feistiness, you have the ability to turn on some artificial engine noises. Inside, there are plenty of premium touches. You've got Alcantara seats, a sports steering wheel, and a 10.25-inch touchscreen with Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and JBL audio.
It's actually all very high-end for such a small car. But let's not forget that those premium features do come at a premium price tag.
There's extra EV options that allow you to choose charge times, imports, and so on, which is nice.
Up front, it's definitely a unique look with the eyes and even complete with eyelids. Maybe could be a cousin of Thomas the Tank Engine.
It makes it easier to get in and out of this little hatch. That when you squeeze this car into a tight space, the massive door becomes an inconvenience.
I wasn't really sure if this was an actual back seat or just a parcel shelf, but I'm going to try and contort my way in there and give you some feedback. So it's really tight back here. I mean, the legroom, if you have tiny legs, you might be okay, but it's really not that usable. The only features back here are speakers. Oh, there's a tiny armrest, and there are actually mat pockets on both sides. And there is this little hole where you can scream your discomfort to the driver.
Boot space isn't massive, but it's actually practical, and I can also access the back seats from the boot. Safety-wise, the Abarth 500e comes with level 2 autonomous driving as standard. It took us a minute to figure out how to activate it, but it's awesome having features like intelligent adaptive cruise control and lane centering. Although we couldn't get that working on our model, we're thinking that it might because it's the demo. So even though this is a small car, the safety features are big.
Now something not so cute about the Abarth 500e is the price. It's not cheap.
Driveaway pricing for this Scorpionissima trim will cost you about $65K.
You're paying a premium price for that electric power, those quirky features, and that Italian craftsmanship.
It's kind of like buying a designer coffee machine. Yes, it's a lot of fun. Yes, it's stylish. And it's a bit of a status symbol.
But you would possibly still ask yourself, was it worth it?
So that's the 2024 Abarth 500e.
It's undeniably fun, cute, and it has got a lot of personality.
But at the end of the day, it's quite a splurge.
So if you're looking for a truly compact, close proximity runaround with a lot of character and an undeniably superior driving experience for the size, this little Scorpion might just be worth the sting on your bank account. Thanks again for watching CarTell TV. So what do you think of this little 500e? Has anyone driven one? Do you think it is worth the price? Let us know in the comments and we'll see you next time. Peace.